Welcome back to another video. I thought I'd do another talk because I got a lot of good feedback from the last video that I did. And I thought I'd do it raw. I'm literally sat in my garden. I was just thinking, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna pick up the camera and I'm gonna film. I'm sat in a chair with some Crocs on, just thinking. And one thing I was thinking about that I struggled with that I thought maybe could help some of you is self-confidence. I used to struggle with that a lot getting older because some people say to me, Scott, you have all this confidence now, like, you know, being on camera and doing the things that you love. And I was like, that just doesn't happen overnight. Some people, yes, you don't really care too much about what people say, and you can go through life not really being bothered about it. But there's a lot of people that they do care. And I used to think everything people said that was negative about me, I used to believe, and I used to think that that was true. Like, I used to think that I was this skinny, stupid kid that wasn't going to go anywhere in life because people told me that. And it's not true. It isn't. Obviously, maybe the skinny part when I was back at school was true, but you build muscle. You can put some weight back on. And when I was back at school, one thing that I found really, really difficult was dealing with my skin. So I'm very acne prone. I get a load of spots. It's something that, yes, being on medication and stuff only helped to a certain extent. Because of my hormones, it was just going to happen. I had two parents that had very, very bad skin growing up, and I was just going to get it. So if you can see, got some spots here with the scarring on my neck and around here. I get it on my chest and on my shoulders. And being within my career, being in the gym all the time with the bacteria and working out myself, touching my skin, all the bacteria, the sweat, and the kind of sometimes I seep back into my skin and the spots break out. It's horrible, it's annoying, and especially when I was back at school, it was something I really got picked up on. I'd get whiteheads all the time. I used to have it really bad on my forehead, not so much anymore. I used to spike my hair up. I have a huge forehead, so it looked awful, and people would take the mick out of me for that, saying like I had a huge head. I got these really bad frown lines because my facial features are at the bottom of my face. And when I was back at school, to try and make everything in proportion, I'd frown and I'd get the wrinkles here, as you can see. And people would tell me, like, go and iron out your forehead. And I look back at it now and I laugh. But back then, I hated it. I felt really, really insecure. And I know loads of people that watch this or just in life anyway go through similar things, whether it might not be with their skin, but their appearance of maybe their nose, their ears, their hair, their jaw, their lips, their teeth, their weight. And people make fun of that. And it's horrible. And you need to understand, if you're someone who's watching this and you have people that make fun of you and try and put you down, they're insecure. They are going through their own stuff. So to make themselves feel better, they take out everything on you. And you don't have to deal with that. You don't. And the best thing for you to do moving forward with this, or moving forward if you are someone who's dealing with self-confidence issues, is try and limit the amount of time that you spend with these negative people, if you call them your friends, and reply back to them just going, look, you are obviously going through something yourself, and that's why you're putting this all on me. If you need a chat, speak to me. I understand why you're doing it. I don't think it's right, but I think that you're going through some stuff, so you can talk to me if you want to. They are probably definitely not going to be expecting that at all. Not a chance. And at the same time, they probably feel guilty for it to an extent, maybe. But yeah, definitely limit the time that you spend with these people. You really do. You just need to block it out. I know it's hard, I know it's difficult, but if someone says something bad about you, it's not true. Unless you've really done an act that's awful, and you probably know things that would cross that line, then yeah, okay, you're a bad person. But half of the time, that's not true. I got told that I was stupid because I wasn't in these top sets at school. But school is completely separate. People think you have to have good grades to be successful. When I was back at school, it was all about having money, the house and the car. That's what defines you being successful. No, success is defined by what you make it. And for me, it's being happy doing everything that I do, sorry. So I want to be able to live a life that I want to, do what I want, when I want, how I want to. And like I said in the last video, that's success to me. Being in a position where I have enough money, yes, but not loads, because that doesn't bother me, but being able to do something that I want to do. And happiness, again, is, I want to do something that I wake up every single day, I can't wait to do. And that's my fitness. And you'll get to a point in your life where you will just stop caring about what people think, because you only have these thoughts about yourself because of what society's told you. because these people say that you should look that way because they're influenced by other people. And then you get influenced by them too. And people say, oh, this thing like social media is really, really bad. To an extent, it can be. But you are the one that filters what you watch, so to say, or you see. So you're the one who's following all these Instagram models. You don't need to be following all these people on social media. You don't. And because you continuously see these people in the bikinis with all these figures that you're like, I want to look like this. It's like, you're not going to look exactly like them, but you can get in a shape similar to them. But this is the thing that it's hard sometimes to see people, like, they compare themselves to others and they think if they don't look that way, they can't be accepted. No one's going to like them, and that's not true. Someone out there is going to like you for your insecurities, the things that you don't like about yourself. And that's something that you need to learn to understand too, is you want a certain type of people to accept you and like you, but you know deep down these aren't the people that you would want to call your friends anyway. So you want acceptance from others that is irrelevant for you anyway. It's not going to bring you value to your life, and people seek the wrong things. Get people in your life that care about you, only want to bring you up, and only want to support you. And if you have self-confidence issues, being around negative people is only going to make that worse. So yeah, that's a little bit of a story about me when I was growing up and my self-confidence, and I learned to deal with that by stepping away from a friendship group because they weren't bringing me value to my life. They're not bad people, just we grew apart. And being around people that bring me up, that want to see me succeed, because now I'm just like, I believe I can do anything because I'm around the right type of people, and I have the confidence in myself that's taken a long time to build up. I'm not the smartest person in the world. I'm never going to be. I'm never going to build the biggest building. I'm never going to have the biggest business. But I want to get to a point where I'm going to do the best I can for myself, nobody else. You need to get to a point where you are only focusing on you and no one else. It's pure tunnel vision. It doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. You're doing the best thing for you. I hope this kind of helped. Keep being you.